what you see from your team today, obviously second scrimmage?
Again, I think we're making progress. Officials, I wish we had them every day, but we've had them the last couple Saturdays. We introduced a shot clock today for the quarterbacks. We have held that out. I thought they handled it well. Still too many penalties, I think. But when you're playing everybody, you got a lot of different rotations. I think with us moving towards 105 on the roster, it looks like. I think I've said this before. Versatility is going to be important. So we're moving some guys around different positions, particularly up front and the O line and the D line. But all in all, good effort. I thought offensively, a couple of big plays today, and we took care of the ball. We had one turnover, maybe on 7-on-7, I think. Or you know what? I apologize. It was in the last team period. But when you're playing as many guys that we are right now, with only one turnover, I'm pleased.
Yeah. Talk to me with the importance you put on special teams. Emphasis on special teams.
Yeah, it's a big thing for us. Field position. One of the stats that we showed our team, starter spring ball. When Charlotte wins the field position battle, I think we're 12-5, something like that, and it's quadrupled the other way when we don't. And so we challenge our punter. Hey, when we start by me back up, let's end every series with a kick. So our punter, all right, hey, you got a chance to flip field position, and we actually punted today from our own end zone, so they get a feel of what that feels like. Get the ball past the 50, let the defense get out there and get a stop. But back on the special teams and the emphasis, there's 40 plays in a ball game on special teams. Offensively, you're going to get around 65 to 70. Defense is probably 60. There's going to be 32 to 40 plays in special teams, and the 4 units, and we got to make sure that we can utilize those plays to our advantage.
You talk about, obviously this time, portal opens, I think, the 16th, runs through the 25th. What you're looking for to add in this period and what is eventually going to exit?
Just like as any coach is going to tell you, you can go out and address a need that you might have. And we'll be doing exit meetings and player meetings and exit meetings the following week with our guys on where we stand as a program and what our needs are. My go-to is, hey, I don't make the rules. Our players don't make the rules. But the rules are in place, and we're going to go by them. And there's an opportunity for us to go out and pick up some guys. We're certainly going to address the needs.
Last week, you gave a shout-out to the baseball team. You went out and you threw a first pitch. Can you talk to me about the importance of other sports for Charlotte football in your recruiting?
Yeah, I think again, we have 18 here in Charlotte, with women's lacrosse in their first year. I just think it's as an umbrella, our university, what we have to talk about when we have recruits. We have got a great group of recruits here today. I think it's just it's beneficial. Last night was electric. I was down on the field in the arena. The stage, against East Carolina, our rival, and I tell you, it's really, really cool. And also we played flawless. I think I'm looking forward to we played today at 4, I think. But anyway, back to all the sports. It's beneficial.
I was talking with Grayson Loftus, and he said he models his game a little bit after Joe Burrow. I said you had a relationship with him. You're rocking the hat today. Talk about that relationship.
Yeah. Joe's dad and I are basically best friends. We've been together at 3 different places: Nebraska, North Dakota State, Ohio University. My kids went to school with Joe growing up. I'm supporting his foundation. I play in his yearly golf tournament back in Cincinnati, and we're very close as family. So we're neighbors. And Joe's been very impactful in Athens County, really the state of Ohio. And from his Heisman Trophy message, was just from the heart. And I want to support, obviously, Joe and his family, as we have a very, very close relationship.
And spring game coming up a week from today. What are you looking for from A, the crowd, and B, from B, your team?
Yeah, well, it won't be a typical game, but I'm looking forward to watching the lacrosse team before our game, and then coming out, and I'm sure we'll have a few fans in the stands, and finishing this thing off the right way. But it'll be more of a practice. It'll be very similar to what you saw today. We'll be limited, depending on the number of reps we go, how long it'll go. But it'll be great for our guys to get out in front of some of our, very passionate fan base. Probably have the lights on. I think it'll be great. We don't have a lot of returning experience, in an arena, and so I think it'll be great for them just to get out there and see if they're squeezing the ball a little bit tighter, or make sure they're thanking the people in the stand. I think that's going to be our approach.
Speaking of that, you said lack of experience in the stadium in general. What unit do you think has come the farthest from the first week of spring practice to now?
That's, really all areas, because it's all brand new, right? And not to give you a coach speak thing, we've had some bumps and bruises in the O-line. When I said versatility, we've moved a lot of guys around. I think we had a tackle playing some center today, and the versatility. I'm very proud of the shuffling and then picking up the playbook stuff. I'm the tackle this today, I'm right guard today, I'm center today, and not having a lot of bust. That's been very beneficial for us to be able to get some live reps. We returned some pretty good experience at safety, and it's got guys that played last year. Those are two that stand out. But I think just as a whole, as a program, there's been improvement daily. We're a long ways away. We got a lot of work to do. But I like our progress to this point.
Anything else? Good. Positive.
All right. Hey, thanks a lot.